So hello and welcome to episode 8 of the One Trick Podcast. I'm your fucking terrible host, Brandon. Joined as always by Drew.
Oh.
And Bill.
What up?
And
You did that in the wrong order.
I
No, whatever.
I fucking want to.
Hey, yeah. As long as he's first, it shit don't matter.
So this week we I hope you like Game of Thrones, because that's all we're gonna talk about.
We just can't get enough of Game of Thrones.
I've had enough.
I can, because I've seen like an episode and I fucking hated it. But
And by the end you didn't, but by the end you'll hate it too.
Yeah, they talk at length of Game of Thrones, which is terrible. I talk about Battlestar Galactica for 50 seconds because I finished watching it. What the fuck else did we talk about?
Talk about Trials.
Trials.
Talk about Trials 2. We'll talk about
Don't spoil everything.
Okay.
We talk about a bunch of shit.
We talk about bad shit.
We talk about a bunch of shit. Just watch it, listen to it, whatever you do.
Watch the fucking
If you can watch it,
travel
if you can
across
watch
the
it,
screen.
that's fine.
Yeah, turn on the YouTube captions and
enjoy.
enjoy.
Sit back, relax.
So before we start, send your messages to podcast@otpentertainment.com or tweet at us at One Trick Podcast.
Or don't.
Enjoy the show, you fucks.
So yeah, should we talk about that SimCity
Fiasco.
debacle?
I want that game so bad.
Man, I was just telling Bill, like, I didn't even know it existed until I heard about all this shit that was going on with it.
I knew it existed. I had no idea this was going to happen.
But I was kind of interested if it wasn't EA and it actually worked, I'd be interested in playing it too.
Well, yeah, it's always been EA, which sucks. But.
Well, didn't EA used to not completely blow?
Oh, well, probably, but they make too much money to care.
The server issues are gonna fix themselves eventually. Like they'll fix them eventually.
Well, yeah, eventually.
But that game looks so fucking good. Like I've watched a bunch of like Let's Plays on it and stuff, and it looks really fucking good.
Yeah, I've never played a SimCity, but
No, I used to play that shit like back like SimCity 2000.
No, that's what I was saying.
I used to play that shit all the time.
I love SimCity 2000.
But there's I'm sure you've seen them, the stupid flash games on Facebook and stuff where you can build cities. Just obviously not to the depth of SimCity, I enjoy that sort of thing, so I'd probably enjoy.
Yeah, you'd probably love SimCity.
Oh no, SimCity is way better. I'd even just try it. I'd even say just try and find 2000 and play that, because you can make bigger cities. I think that's
the only thing that would run on my computer anyway.
Probably, but also it's just better for what you want to do with it, because apparently the new one, obviously it looks better and stuff, but like the cities are smaller and like
because they went with the MMO aspect of it. Well, kind of, right?
Well, yeah, it's like
regional,
online.
Cities have an effect.
Yeah, like you only have limited stuff that you can do with one city, but in 2000 you can make your own power plants. You can do whatever.
You can do all that in this one.
What? You
can make your own power plants in the new one.
Yeah, but it even like read up on it. Like it says if you. It said like you can't really do as much in one city because you have limited space and limited resources that you can deal with, and you kind of have to have another city dedicated to doing certain things, so your other city can be dedicated to doing the other ones.
Yeah, but that's essentially still like one whole ecosystem. So even
but it's still two cities. Like I'm not saying
you're making it sound like your cities are like tiny. Like you're not really that limited.
No, but I'm also thinking SimCity 2000, where that you had that whole big map, and you could just make the whole fucking thing a city. You can't do that in this one, is what I was reading about.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know.
I just don't think it's as bad as you're
but also I'm just saying, if you want the SimCity experience, I just get 2000 and wait for them to fix this one.
How would you even go about doing something like that? Because I wouldn't mind picking up 2000.
Sure, it's on Amazon.
Yeah, I'm sure it is too.
eBay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would it run on fucking Windows 8 rather?
You can also run them. You can go to properties and run as, and then pick an older operating system.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a compatibility mode.
I don't know shit.
Yeah. No, you can run things in older setups. Windows is backwards compatible.
I'm still pissed that fucking Domino's girl was such a fucking asshole.
Yeah. Well, she works at fucking Domino's.
It's what you get for ordering fucking Domino's.
Yeah, for real. You get shitty pizza and a shitty fucking attitude.
How exactly was she an asshole?
Well, like you know how when you order it online, you have that whole like tracking thing that tells you like at what stage of the process it's at.
No, I did not know.
I have never ordered a pizza online in my life.
I've done it before.
When you order it online, it's like, oh, order placed, prep work, is baking, is quality check, is on its way for delivery or whatever the fuck, right?
Interesting.
So it's been on order placed, like before it's even being made or anything, for like 40 minutes. So I was just like, okay, it's pretty early in the morning, and like I'm some douchebag ordering fucking pizza, so maybe they just don't deliver yet. So I called, and I was like, yeah, so I was wondering like when you guys start delivering, and she's like, what do you mean? And I was like, oh. like what time you start delivering? She's like, when we open. And I was like, okay.
Wow.
And she's like, you already placed an order with us. And I was like, yeah, I know. I was just seeing if
a while ago, bitch.
Well, why didn't you open the conversation with, hey, I placed an order over an hour ago and I...
Alright, no, hold on, they're here.
Nope, I heard that shit.
Tell them they suck.
They rang the doorbell and then knocked. That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. I hope it's that bitch. Here's your pizza. I delivered it. Dick.
I hope they gave him the wrong pizza. It's
Right,
got like fucking meat lovers.
I was hoping they'd just like punch him in the face through the pizza. That fucking bitch. And now he's gonna take fucking forever. He's getting a plate. He's like getting a plate and shit.
Oh, we're gonna have to hear him fucking eating. Oh.
No, he won't do that. He'll turn his face away. He won't want you to hear it anyway.
Good, because it's the most disgusting sound on the planet. I hate hearing people eat. Oh, please stop.
I'm not even eating.
Yeah, it's the same sound.
I know.
It's,
That sound sucks. I'm sorry. What? Sound is fucking awful. Oh, I didn't know you hated it that much.
I can't deal with it. People talking with their mouth full, people smacking their fucking lips and chewing and...
Yeah, no, I don't like listening to it either.
Just the basic sound of chewing.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't bother me, and then sometimes it's completely nauseating.
It bothers me every time I hear it.
Well, I think it's like sometimes I don't really notice it, and then obviously when I start to notice it, I'm like, oh.
I always notice it.
That sucks.
Unless the background noise is drowning it out.
Oh, yeah. That's all you can hope for, man. But yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking air, because Brandon's eating fucking bitch pizza. So you're trying to play Planet Side or something?
No, I haven't decided yet. I do hate first-person shooters.
I used to like some of them.
Like I said, I liked Blood, and
yeah.
Here's a confession: I actually enjoyed the first Halo.
I owned the first Halo on PC. I
owned it on the Xbox.
No, yeah, I just couldn't get into it. Like I said, I played Quake 3 a lot, and I loved that. But I don't know, Halo didn't do anything for me.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
How much first-person shooters suck.
Except that they don't, really?
Except that you have awful taste in video games.
I have fucking great taste in video games.
Yeah, just like your pizza. Great taste in pizza.
Well, I got, like, you know how, like, their hand-tossed has all that garlic bullshit on it? And it's terrible?
Every pizza at Domino's is terrible.
That's true.
Okay,
but
well,
No, shut up. You fucking live in New England. There's great pizza shops all over the fucking place. And you
that deliver in my area? Nope.
I bet they do. I bet they do.
Within a 5-minute drive that you could have easily gone and picked up.
I'm recording this bullshit. I was hungry. I fucking ordered a pizza.
An hour ago, you could have had
That's true.
Your pizza.
That's very
true. That is true.
You fucked up.
Well, I don't know who's good around here. I mean, I don't know.
So you experiment. You already know Domino's is bad.
Anybody but Domino's.
Well, Domino's is convenient because I don't have to move.
It's because he's lazy.
And fucking Delivery Girl was fucking cute.
Was she the bitch one?
No. I don't think the fucking girl answering the phone at Domino's is the same girl that's delivering pizza.
Why not?
She's the only person that works there. She's
making the pizza, delivering it, answering the phone.
That's why I took it.
Yeah, no, that's what they do. I had a job as a pizza delivery guy for a half second, and they do make you make the pizzas and answer the phones before you deliver.
It didn't sound like her.
No, well, that's what I was asking.
People sound different over the phone.
Well, I don't think it was her, but I mean, who fucking knows, I guess, but she was cute, either way.
Why didn't you say something? Why didn't you be a man?
Thanks for the pizza, what up?
Hey, exactly.
No. I look like for people who don't know what I look like a fucking heroin addict with like long hair, I'm skinny. I'm a fucking monster. I have no business fucking approaching women anyway. Never mind, like, when they have to come to my house.
Boo.
It's true.
Boo. This is the saddest, lamest conversation I've ever had.
It's PityCast.
Yeah,
Domino's Pizza PityCast.
Boo. Fucking boo. So anyway, Drew. So, I don't know, what were we talking about? First-person shooters?
Yeah. I'm
I'm
in Planet Side right now, and, I don't know. I'm just jumping off buildings and shit.
Is it cool?
I'm not doing anything.
Dude, the jumping off animation, so awesome.
No, but I mean, it's... I don't know. That game, I think that game looks awesome. I wish my computer could run it, but...
Like, it's kind of unplayable on this computer, anyway.
Yeah, I would imagine.
I thought your laptop was like real good or something.
It's decent.
All right.
But this is a very
it's
a very demanding game.
Oh, all right. So I thought like
what
3
is it, like
was new.
Like I have it on low, and it's still kind of stuttery. I can't imagine what it would be in a firefight.
Yeah, with like a couple hundred people or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think this is worth doing.
Probably not.
Oh well.
Maybe I'll just play the Trials 2 demo I have.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's an idea. I heard that game's pretty fun.
I played Trials HD on Xbox.
Yeah.
How is it?
It's cool. I mean, for what it is, it's cool. I definitely like got sucked into it for a while.
You have to like I like those types of flash games. I don't know if you guys play flash games on like Congregate and shit. The side-scrolling racers, I really, the ones that are made well, I enjoy.
Fucking, it's Excite Bike.
Yeah, it's Excite Bike but better.
Well, yeah, no, it's like it's Excite Bike with physics, and some weird, like I don't even know where you are. Like, what kind of place is that? Like that building that you're in?
It's a
warehouse. Yeah,
it's an abandoned warehouse.
It's very, very strange. But yeah,
I mean, I can only play 2 tracks in the demo, and I don't really want to buy Trials 2 when Evolution's coming out in a couple weeks.
Oh, Trials Evolution?
Yeah. Huh. They're releasing it for the PC. It's going to come with HD too. I don't know.
Interesting shit.
Kind of stoked. I might be more excited for that than Seekers of a Dueling.
Oh, yeah. I'd be excited about that if I had something to play on it.
Yeah.
How much do you think, maybe I'll have to look into getting a fucking, like, used 360 soon.
Why?
To play 11.
Oh. I guess.
Since that'll be a lot cheaper than trying to get a PC to run it.
11's a pretty old fucking game.
Shit.
Be that bad.
Fuck.
Drew's getting shot at.
No, I'm in Trials and I backflipped off the starting line.
I love the mini games where there's this one that you have to just break as many bones as you can.
I can't even fucking do the fucking easy levels.
That's awesome.
What did you get? Where'd you get it from?
Their website.
It's free?
Well, yeah, it's the demo that you.
Yeah, no, there's a.
The demo's free?
That shit's fucking free, yo.
I like
how
crashing
big is it?
through the. I don't know. I never look at that shit. I like crashing through the checkpoints.
Is it Trials HD? Did you say?
No, Trials 2 is.
Trials HD is the first one, I think.
No, Trials.
Or Trials HD.
Trials HD is a sequel to 2, and Evolution is the sequel to HD.
Oh. I played Trials HD then. I don't know what 2 is. Like HD, every Xbox I've ever seen has Trials on it.
Yeah, I've been watching
which is weird.
Achievement Hunter play it a lot, and it got me interested in it.
Word.
That's the best I've ever done. Only 3 faults on an easy level.
That's awful. Well, you're also playing on a fucking keyboard. On a controller, it's a lot easier.
No, motherfucker.
What's your problem?
I'm playing Trials too.
Isn't it?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, like I said, it's
shit.
on a fucking keyboard. Terrible. Oh.
I like the crash.
My guy's just fucking like retarded. Like he.
Yeah, no, that's.
He looks like a dick. Like he leans back like an asshole.
You guys listening should be seeing this shit.
Yeah, right.
Fuck.
I just fell in a bunch of pallets.
Yep.
Well, that's pretty much all there is to fall on in Trials 2. I think in HD it's only in the warehouse 2.
Oh, I only get 2 fucking levels?
Yeah, I told you.
I don't listen to you.
Well, you get the tutorial levels and then 2 easy tracks.
Oh, I only get the 2 tutorial levels because of I don't have the actual demo. I'm just playing in like the browser.
Oh. I didn't even know it was in the browser.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I just went to I just Google searched it and found. Fucking how many times can I fall without fucking landing? Fucking land, you fuck.
Fuck.
God.
Oh,
yeah,
that
this
was
is
fucking sweet.
Riveting radio. I'm sorry for people listening, but.
So, Nick Cage is not coming back to play Ghost Rider in the 3rd movie.
Oh, he's not? I thought you were saying that he was.
Well,
No,
that's what the headline seemed to imply. Shit, what the fuck happened?
I'm trying. So like, I'll try to paint a picture for people listening. I'm on a ramp on top of a bunch of boxes in a warehouse, and I can't seem to get over it without falling. Oh shit! Booyah! Oh, there we go. I fell on a different box.
Fucking!
On a ramp.
It's supposed to be a fucking easy level.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should stop like having my finger on the gas the entire time.
Yeah, that's my problem too.
Yeah, that's actually much easier when you don't do that.
Fuck.
Oh shit, no, I unlocked a new level.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna play this shit for an hour.
Welcome to the One Trick Pony Trials cast.
That's why I'm excited for Evolution. There's a lot more to it, and I guess it's got the track editor that the developers used.
Nice.
Like you can use like everything that they used to make the tracks.
Little Big Planet style. They just like give you the fucking thing. That's cool.
Jesus.
Brandon can make his fucking Little Big Planet fucking map track.
Oh yeah. If anyone has Little Big Planet, you should play my level. I put hours of time into this level.
You really did.
I really
for
did.
the sole purpose of pissing me off.
Yep,
yeah, because
true.
Drew claimed that I couldn't make a possible level like that's actually beatable that he couldn't beat, and I did.
And he did.
I could have beaten it if I played more. I only played for like half an hour.
No, you played it a couple times for like hours.
Yeah, you definitely played it for longer than that.
Shut the fuck up. I also
that was awesome.
I it was pretty much the first time I had ever played the game too. You gotta give me that.
Oh, it's Little Big Planet, you bitch.
Whatever. I don't have a PS3.
Either way, I had that level up, and it got a few hundred plays or whatever, and not one person other than, like, me and one of my friends beat it.
Wait. You never beat it?
Yes, I did.
I defy that you ever beat that level.
I absolutely beat it. That's how I knew it was possible. I didn't put it up until I beat it.
No, you beat every single part of it, but you got through every single part individually, but you never strung them all together and beat it front to back.
Yes, I did.
I don't believe you.
Okay. Either way, if you have Little Big Planet or Little Big Planet 2 or whatever, it's called Requiem for a Love Bucket.
Oh yeah, the Love Bucket! Holy shit. Requiem for a Love Bucket.
That's what it was called. I knew it was some shot at me.
It's not your grandma's Little Big level. That was the fucking, like, tagline.
I thought it was your grandmother's Little Big level.
Yeah, not your grandmother's Little Big level.
Yeah.
It was a good tagline.
Dude, I can't get over this fucking pipe with a boulder on the top of it.
Wait, what the fuck are you playing?
Trials 2.
Oh, Trials 2 Second Edition is the, Trials 2 made, I don't know.
Or he's just playing a different
Trials
level.
2 Second Edition.
No, I'm playing the first edition.
Fuck! Oh,
this is exciting, guys.
Jesus. Alright, fuck this, I'm done.
I'm gonna play Tomb Raider in a minute.
I think people enjoy our reactions.
No, that's probably.
What the?
I get
Oh
so
man,
many
that
tweets
should have been
that
on
just
video.
Play video
That was
games.
insane. I just
What?
fucking skidded across the level on my head, hit the checkpoint, and still flipped and landed on my wheels. It was a thing of beauty.
Nice. I do. That game is pretty cool. Some cool shit does happen in it. I recommend people playing Trials.
I can't recommend it. All I did was fall on pallets, and I hated it.
Brand sucks. Don't listen to him.
No, I suck too, but the game's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like if Trials 2 is this good, I can just imagine that Evolution and HD are a million times better.
Yeah. No. HD was really fun, and I would say I recommend it with a controller because, come on.
Have you ever tried to play it with the keyboard?
No. Why would I? Why would I do that to myself?
Because keyboard and mouse is the only way to play video games.
No. That's the only way to be a retard with video games. The keyboard is not a controller. It's not.
It's the only controller.
No. It does not count.
I don't like playing with keyboard and mouse,
No.
but that's just...
The keyboard and mouse makes the NES controller look comfortable.
You talk up first-person shooters how they're pretty good, but you don't like the keyboard and mouse.
I talk them up because
I talk them up
about how they're pretty good. It's not much, very
It's
good
more
talk
than they
about.
deserve.
No, I played Quake 3 Arena on the, obviously, keyboard and mouse, but I'd rather use a controller for video games.
Because you're an asshole.
No,
It just
because it's
feels
more
better.
comfortable.
It's not.
Yes, it is. It's way
It's
more
absolutely
Well,
more comfortable.
Well,
Whether or not it's as precise or whatever.
Yeah, no,
it's
I'm not
obvious.
saying it's more
once you
precise
get the
by any
feel of the
stretch.
keyboard and mouse,
That's fine. Once you get used to fucking anything, it's fine. But sometimes it sucks.
except for the PS4 controller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, how could you ever get accustomed to just
I
holding
know.
a brick?
How is
right?
the Wii U gamepad? It looks pretty unwieldy.
It's fine.
No, it's fine.
It's really not that bad. It's just it's pretty much like holding a DS, just a longer one. But actually, the Wii U
I
pad
don't
has
understand
like
what the fuck he's talking about there.
no. I just
It
meant
doesn't
like
feel
it's,
anything like holding a DS.
I meant it's. I don't see why the Wii U gamepad is so quote unquote unwieldy.
No, I mean,
Like, just
like
because
where you
it's-
actually have your hands feels a lot like a normal controller. It's just your
Yeah.
hands are a little further apart,
Yeah, exactly.
and
It
you don't
feels
even
fine.
notice it after like 5 minutes of playing a game.
Not
It
even
also seems
5
like
minutes.
it would be pretty heavy, though.
No, it's
Hold on.
It's
really
not
light.
heavy at all. It's not heavy at all.
It's actually like way lighter than you would think.
My hands start to float up if I don't hold them down. Like that's how light it is.
Boo.
And now we know the reason I don't want to do this.
Yeah, no, that's why I said it. I said it for Drew. Anyway.
Oh, fuck. Anything interesting going on? I've already said what games I'm looking forward to in the near future. What about you guys?
What did you even say?
Trials Evolution, and Seekers of a Duelin.
What the fuck is Secrets of a Duelin again?
Final
I know
Fantasy
we talked about it
11.
last week, so don't go too deep into it. But
It's a new Final Fantasy expansion.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Also, Final Fantasy 14: A Realm Reborn is coming out
In this
summer.
yeah.
Is that expansion for the game that's not even
it's
re-released?
the relaunch.
Yeah, it's a re-release.
That's why it's A Realm Reborn.
Oh, and Drew, I did find out that if you bought the collector's edition or whatever, you could get a free download of the new game. So I'm all set.
I would hope so.
Well, yeah, you.
Oh no, they officially announced it. That's all.
It'd be complete bullshit if they didn't do that.
You know what's awesome?
What's that?
Because I used your Buddy Pass, I never had to buy the game. I don't have to buy a copy of the game. I don't have to buy a key.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm glad that worked too, because you can get a free download for the Windows version, and I can get hopefully a free download for the PlayStation version.
Ooh.
And I can fucking play it. Oh, and I saw a video where they discuss how essentially the macros will work on the controller, which is a much better idea than the 11 one. It's pretty much like the L2 and the L buttons, the L and R buttons, coincide. Like if you hold one down and you press one of the 4 buttons, it'll do whatever you have mapped to it. So you don't have to scroll around.
That's what I expected the 11 macro to be, and then I played it and it was awful. And
yeah, well, it also has more. Like the 11 macros have way more slots. It's got 10 slots. How are you going to do that with?
Well, there's 4 shoulder buttons, and I don't know.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. They could have done it better. Is all I'm saying. They could have done a lot better.
They definitely could have, but this time they're trying to make it as quick and easy as you will have it with your keyboard. You just have to hit 2 buttons and you do it, and then now we only have to hit 2 buttons as well.
I just hope that 14 is as engrossing as 11. The atmosphere, it gets you.
They were talking about 11 a lot, and saying that everyone had such high expectations because 11 was so good, so that they're...
Well, it's not that good a game.
No, but I meant the storyline and
there are MMOs with better play systems.
Of course.
But you don't feel the connection to the world and the character like you do in 11.
Yeah.
That's my main... That's why I keep coming back
I don't know
to
how
it.
true that is.
I'm obviously talking my personal experience.
Well, yeah.
But I think, of course that's already implied, you fuck. I just mean, I don't know. I didn't feel particularly engrossed by it, but I mean, I didn't obviously
for 3
give
minutes.
it... Yeah, exactly. But I think any game
story.
you give the time, put in enough time to get comfortable with, the surroundings and the characters and everything, you can be engrossed.
I put a lot of time into World of Warcraft. Back before.
But you go into things already hating them.
No, I went into WoW. I heard the game was going to be pretty good, and I went in, and it's fun to play it for a while. The system, it plays a lot better than 11. The actually playing it, the gameplay. God, I'm rambling. Is
the
gameplay? How you play it?
The gameplay is how you play it, FYI.
No, it feels better. You feel more active than in 11. 11, especially if you're playing something like a monk or a warrior, it's auto attack and wait.
Oh no, I've actually played. I think I played World of Warcraft for 10 minutes, and I don't like the art style.
Well, that's my point. The art style, it doesn't pull you in as much as the art
No,
style.
all right, I'll give you that.
And also, I just want to throw in that just because you play a game for a long time doesn't mean it's going to engross you anymore. I beat Skyrim like 100 and something hours, and that is like devoid of
personality.
Yeah, they're like, it's just a blank slate, and it never feels anything different.
Yeah, we talked about that a few episodes ago.
We disagreed about that a few episodes ago.
Yeah,
Brandon was wrong.
And I didn't hate it. I liked the game, but it had no personality. It had no story to speak of, really. Like, it just didn't engross at all.
I got pretty engrossed in that game.
Yeah.
That and Fallout 3.
Yeah, see, those games just, but we already talked about that. But
yeah,
but that's all. That's my whole point. Just because you spend a lot of time with it doesn't mean you're automatically going to be like, oh man. It's like, no, that's not fair.
I
never claimed that it would.
I think what Square Enix did really well with 11 is the art style, for one. It's got that
the art,
sort of realistic aesthetic to it. As realistic as...
Well, like a realistic anime kind of a...
Yeah. And...
I think it could stand to be a little bit more colorful. I'm not talking like WoW levels or anything like that, but I think
there are colorful areas in it.
Yeah. No,
everything always seemed really subdued when I
You were in the starting areas.
In Juneau. He was in Juneau and Quiffham and stuff, so like, yeah, it's just like snow.
But it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to. Yeah. But no, that was Jugner Forest.
Which is
I have no fucking clue.
But no, it also it has very cinematic camera angles, especially in battles.
Does it?
It really does. Like most other games, MMOs are you're behind your character and just looking straight at it. But you sort of, when you go into a battle in 11, you sort of zoom in a little bit and it takes a different angle.
Yeah, so I don't know. You can see the fight. You can do like side by side shots of like you and the enemy fighting. Like, I don't know. It does. It feels cooler, and I think they pretty much decided to go for storyline, art style, and immersion than maybe as much to the battle system and like gameplay.
It's pretty cookie cutter battle system, right? Pretty standard.
Actually,
it's not. I wouldn't say that. It is a little different. It just
it's
they could have done
similar,
more with it.
But
it's a simplistic, different take. I guess I don't know. But yeah, here's hoping 14.
Did they ever like talk about? I'm sure they did. I just don't ever pay attention to any of that shit. But I mean, what did they say that they fixed or changed from the initial launch?
They completely remade the game.
Yeah, they kept the pretty much just kept the names.
They got rid of all the assets, like all of them.
They changed a lot.
They changed the core system, I think, too. Like they just.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like
graphics.
Did they actually rehaul the graphics completely? Like rebuilt everything in that world?
Pretty sure they did.
Well, yeah,
close enough.
Well, they had to rebuild the graphics system engine because it was so horribly non-optimized. They just couldn't work with it, so they had to.
Yeah, no, they actually just look it up, dude. Like it's pretty much Final Fantasy 15. Like 14 died, and they just made a new one to cover over it.
But when I look at pictures of the relaunch of 14, it's not going to look even remotely similar to what 14
Well, it has the same design aesthetic, and they didn't really.
But you can tell it's not the same. You can tell, they completely remade this.
But I imagine they didn't scrap all the assets. If
they may not have scrapped them all,
but
they
saved what they could. But
yeah, but
they may as well have built it from the ground up.
I got you.
It took long enough. They're just going into beta now.
That's why it's taking so long.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Like 14 launched a couple of years ago, right?
Yeah.
2010.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've been remaking the game for 3 years. So
yeah, it's a while.
Yeah.
It should have never been released.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, when that game first came out and, like, I saw people playing, like, I saw, like, videos and stuff of it, like, I didn't think it looked that ridiculously bad. What was so bad about it?
It's just, like, it was boring, I guess.
Yeah, it looked good, but it was.
I've never played an MMO that wasn't boring.
Well, you don't like MMOs, but people that like MMOs, I guess, thought it was boring. I don't know. I didn't get to play it.
It's hard to explain. Like it just seemed devoid of life.
But I mean, obviously, from the outside, it seems like every MMO starts out a little rough, and then they're MMOs, so they're constantly changing, constantly having stuff added.
Yeah, no, that is
14
true.
was a bad game.
Right. It just seemed like people were so used to having these games that have been out for 10 years that once a new MMO launched, they weren't as forgiving.
That is a valid argument and some people overblew what their expectations for 14.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like.
Because I know people that still played it that loved it. After
that's
everyone
shit on
it and
they
were making a new one, people still loved it and still played it. I know people that played all the way through.
Yeah, it was just from what I understand, it didn't have much content. I played it for a little bit, and it just felt devoid of any sort of life.
No, fair enough.
It felt like Skyrim.
That's rough.
So it was the most engrossing experience of your life.
Exactly.
Filled with personality and character.
With an engaging story that you didn't have to pretend was going on in your own head.
Well, to be fair, 11 you have to seek out the story too.
Oh, you have to do the missions, and you have to go do the storyline.
But if you don't know about the missions,
there is story in Skyrim. Bill's completely full of shit.
No, I didn't say there's no story, but I just meant you have to make your own character story up. It's like I'm this guy. No, that's what the whole game's based on.
Oh no, you have to. But I don't know. I just don't think that's as big of a deal. I never feel like that in a Zelda game. I'm never
I do.
Ooh, I have to create this.
No, because that's not how the game's built. Link has his own personality. He's a character that's already made. When you start Skyrim up, it's like there is nothing. There is an empty spot. I just don't think
that the main character has that much of an effect on.
In an
RPG,
the main character is vastly important. Not as important as the storyline, but
the main character is the storyline.
Well, to me in an RPG, the main character is a very big part of the storyline, not just you're the guy that did all that stuff.
But I don't think his lack of a personality in Skyrim is that detrimental to the story.
Well,
in my opinion,
I say it is completely detrimental to the story.
What is the story?
Well, there's a bunch of different stories. I mean, there's the main one of you're the Dragonborn or whatever, and you have to go fight this dragon that returned from some fucking.
It's stock fucking Dungeons and Dragons, pretty much. It's the dragons are gone. It's friggin' Game of Thrones, the video game almost. The dragons are gone for a long time, then they come back, and you pretty much have to stop them.
Fire, the video game.
Well, no, because I was saying the show because the book is good, and the book should never be compared to such a shitty video game. But
so they're making
that fantasy bullshit. I can't imagine those books are as good as you guys say.
No, they're better than Skyrim. I'll tell you that right the fuck now.
No, they're Martin's a really.
I hate fantasy,
very good. Bill hates fantasy, but really enjoys A Song of Ice and Fire.
Yeah,
and I hate vampires. Fucking loathe them, but George R.R. Martin's book Fever Dream is fantastic.
Yeah, that's kind of what sold me. Drew's like, he made me like vampires, man. I was like, oh shit. It's like, alright, this guy's gotta be good then, shit.
I mean, maybe I shouldn't be such a closed-minded douche, but
Dad, leave that to me.
Yeah, step on his toes.
Just that whole setting just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, Bill said the same thing.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Said the exact same thing.
It's not what you think it is. That's what my point was.
I mean, it's not the Wheel of Time series, which I kind of enjoyed. If Jordan, when he was alive, had any idea how to write the middle of a story, but
the fuck are you talking about?
The Wheel of Time. It's another popular fantasy series. I'm saying that.
Yeah, whatever.
Robert Jordan and later Brian Sanderson.
Sanderson.
Brian Sanderson after Jordan died.
And okay.
I'm just saying, like, you probably would not. Neither of you would like the Wheel of Time series, probably. But Game of Thrones is nothing like it. That's all I'm trying to say.
Song of Ice and Fire?
Yeah. I meant the first book in the series.
Oh, is it called A Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first book's called Game of Thrones. That's why the show...
I got you. And I still don't give a shit.
Fucking read the books.
I don't have time
told
to
him
do fucking anything.
I told him to read the
anything.
books.
Fuck you, you don't.
I still have American Gods sitting here, and
Fuck Neil Gaiman.
House of Leaves, and
Neil Gaiman can't write.
I'm not. I haven't enjoyed it so far. So I'm not
I
really
read
inclined to
Stardust,
disagree.
and it was the most predictable fucking generic bullshit I've ever read.
Yeah.
Well, never mind. Stephen King is the most generic.
I disagree.
I just started reading the Dark Tower series, and it's an interesting premise. I just do not like Stephen King's writing.
I have the Dark Tower sitting here too, and I've never started reading it rather.
I recommend anyone that wants to or does like Stephen King to read the book Cell, so you can hate him as much as I do.
No, but whatever. The motherfucker's written like 50, 60 books. Like, I mean, of course some of them are gonna be shit.
All of them are shit.
I don't think so. Like,
Of course they're all gonna be shit.
Have you ever read Insomnia?
I did, and I enjoyed it when I was 10 years old. And going back now...
Alright, well, I also read it when I was like, I think I was like 16 or something, but I fucking loved that book. And like, I didn't hate it. I didn't hate Pet Sematary, but like, I'll give you that they're not phenomenal, but I don't think they're generic.
I will say that I haven't gone back and tried to reread Insomnia. I have tried to reread Eyes of the Dragon, which I also read when I was a freshman in high school and thoroughly enjoyed. And it was fucking atrocious.
I don't know. I don't think
the shit you like when you're in high school is awful.
I don't think so. I don't think that that's necessarily true.
You have no sense of taste.
Okay, I mean, okay.
Kids do not know what's good.
I mean, I read 1984 when I was in high school, and I've read that in my fucking when I was like 26.
Sucks, by the way.
Yeah,
everybody.
Dude,
book
fucking
is
1984.
Pretentious bullshit.
Animal Farm.
You're fucking retarded.
Animal Farm is so much better at getting the point across.
I'm not saying that Animal Farm's not good. I just think 1984 is fucking a really great book.
You're wrong.
I don't think it is. I get what point it's trying to get across, but I don't think it does that good of a job because it's just so off. It's too far. It just goes too far, and I don't know.
Like I said, Animal Farm does it better.
I think they both do a really good job.
I think I'd probably like Animal Farm better just because like I know what it's about and stuff, and I think I could relate to that more than.
And I read The Sun Also Rises when I was in high school, and that book is fucking awesome. Everything Hemingway's done is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I don't
tie in with Robert Jordan.
I don't agree with I don't agree with the whole like kids don't know what's good because just because like you don't like anything that you liked as a kid anymore, like nothing. Exactly.
It was too much of a blanket statement. I know you were just like it was just hyperbole, but
I still like.
Drew is hyperbole.
I still like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but
you don't like the '80s cartoon.
I don't like the
version
80s
anymore.
cartoon. The stuff.
No,
the
all the enjoyment
I've
you get from the '80s cartoon is nostalgia based.
Well, yeah, no, of course it has to be. I watched it again. I was like, this is terrible.
I've gone back at Transformers, and oddly enough, Thundercats are the only ones I've been able to enjoy from my childhood.
I can't stand the Thundercats, especially now. Like, it's so bad.
Oh, it's bad, but it's enjoyable.
No, there you go. No, that's fine.
Fucking tried to watch Voltron. It was the
No, Jesus.
I never even watched that one.
Well, Voltron, the American version of Voltron is just a mess of like 2 or 3 different shows in Japan anyway.
Okay.
Fucking, what was I? No, I remember I was watching the Voltron. The character voices are the worst things on the fucking planet. But there was like 3 or 4 episodes in a row that had exactly the same plot. It was villain pretends to not be a villain and infiltrates the base, and one of the good guys doesn't trust the villain.
Yeah.
But everybody else thinks, oh, you're being stupid.
No, he's fine.
And then later, obviously, the guy is vindicated.
Yeah, it's like, I fucking told you guys.
But like,
pieces of
3
shit.
or 4 episodes in a row. It wasn't even spread out. It was in a row.
It's like, hey guys, let's not let anyone into our group anymore. Because apparently, like...
And it's like they never remembered...
All but one of us is retards. Oh, man.
No, but it was a different character.
Oh, yeah, no, I figured it was a different character each time. It's like, one of us is always, like, retarded. Or not. Like, all but one of us.
Yeah, but it's a different one every time. Like, it doesn't even make any fucking sense.
No, I know, it doesn't make any sense. It's like, I was on board last time, but not this time.
No, it's like they don't even remember.
Yeah. Hey, what do you want? It's a fucking...
And I don't care what anybody says. I always thought the fucking lions looked more like wolves.
No, they probably did.
In what show?
Voltron.
I fell asleep for that whole conversation.
I actually have a Voltron toy, and I'm pretty sure they all look...
cool as fucking hell. The show.
No, I just meant like I know that. I just mean like, I think they all do kind of look like wolves instead of lions.
Awesome.
Speaking of lions and wolves, Game of Thrones is coming out season 3 this week.
But I finished watching
not week.
Battlestar Galactica.
Really?
You
gonna tell me to fuck off?
Was Starbuck a Cyberman?
No, she wasn't even. How funny is that?
Yeah, I obviously know.
Oh.
She was like death or something.
She was an angel.
Yeah, the angel of death.
No, that's what they claimed, but she wasn't. That's what some of the Cylons thought, that she was like. They were like, "You're the harbinger of death, Cara Thrace," but like she wasn't even. She was just like.
I liked it better when she was a replicant.
Yeah.
No shit, for real.
Harrison Ford could go shoot her in the face.
Fuck the ending of that show, though.
Yeah, I heard it was bullshit.
It was bullshit.
Hey, making a new Earth. Oh, it's our Earth.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, and then they...
Battlestar Galactica was in the past.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then, man, like, the fact that they were like, we're not going to give them our technology because we don't want to repeat the same thing, so we're just going to live with the humans that are already here, and that's it. It's like, alright.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Like, you motherfucker.
It's almost like they didn't plan for the show to end, and they just had to fucking pull something out of their ass.
That's exactly what happened, right?
Is it what happened? I don't know.
I don't know. I thought that's what you were getting at. Because that's what it seems like. And then they cut
did it
to
just
like,
get canceled?
And then they cut to like present time, and it's like all like the robotic stuff that we're doing now, and they're like, "Oh no, it's happening again!" It's like, dude, eat a dick.
Jesus.
Wait, how are they still around to see that?
No. It's like 2 other characters that were like essentially like angels, like some bullshit like that. I don't know what the fuck. Like they were like 2 characters had like almost hallucinations of people. That were like giving them like advice and help pushing them along that path to get to that, like to get to Earth or whatever, New Earth or whatever. And it was those 2 characters who were like all in the other characters' heads that were walking around in present time, like, "Ooh, it's happening again." It was garbage. It was fucking stupid.
It was fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I did not care for the ending of that show. Or the middle and beginning.
I didn't care enough to watch any of it.
I mean, I think it was a good show. I enjoyed watching it, but I don't think it was a very satisfying way that the story finished.
Well,
yeah. But anyway.
That was interesting.
Yeah, well, whatever. At least there was some fucking 20 minutes of Voltron and Final Fantasy talk, you fucks.
Hey, that's
yeah, I know. Let's talk about a show you don't even care about.
No, but at least it was quick. I talked about it for like 5 minutes. It's not even. It was like 2 minutes.
Like, we would have talked more if anybody actually gave a shit about Battlestar
But nobody
Galactica.
does. Oh, well, no, shit. Well,
exactly. No, you were right the first time.
No, I agree. Whatever.
Fucking.
So,
I like how you'll watch fucking Battlestar Galactica, but you won't read something actually decent.
So
Well, I have too many other books that I want to finish reading first.
You could watch the friggin' show at least.
I don't give a fuck enough about that. I watched 2 episodes of that show and I was like,
Oh, no.
medieval fantasy bullshit, get the fuck out of here, I don't care. Like, there was like some fucking like magician doing some bullshit and some guy was in a cage. I was like, fuck this.
Wait, what?
I don't
The
know.
fuck?
There was someone like in some like cage and then they cut to like another side story somewhere else where like this guy was doing magic or this girl was doing magic or some
What the fuck
bullshit.
are you watching?
I don't know. Like she was,
Magic?
Like,
What kind of
multiple-
magic?
I don't know. It was fucking dumb. Sorry, I'm not very articulate, but it was fucking retarded.
Hello? Oh, son of a bitch. It's trying to connect. This is bullshit. Hello?
I'm back.
I got kicked out too. Brian? Brian's still gone.
Yeah, we need to get a different, I've been hearing,
Yeah.
I've been reading that since Skype's latest update, people have been getting kicked out a lot. We need to find a different program.
That sucks.
So,
what did he say though? Just so I can try and
I don't
catch
even
up. Something about all right, because he said something about magic and
Oh yeah, a guy in a cage and somebody doing magic. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
no, that's what I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck.
I mean, I haven't seen the
'Cause
show. I don't know how much it deviates, but I don't remember any of that stuff in the books.
No, I watched the whole show. I watched every single episode, and I don't remember any point in time where there was anyone doing magic.
Well, the magic is done.
Not really, though. I mean,
What's her name? Melisandre or whatever? It does magic.
no, but not like that. I think he'd have known.
Hello?
Brian, so what magic was being done?
I don't remember.
I remember magic being done. Like
I think like someone like duplicated themselves. Like there was like a bunch of.
yeah, that's
not Game of Thrones.
No, it was Game of Thrones. It was.
It's not. No one duplicates.
I mean, I
themselves
like
in
I said,
any
I
way.
don't really remember. Like I'm trying to picture it back then. I could be remembering wrong, but I was watching Game of Thrones. There was
Alright,
bullshit
but-
magic being done, and there was some.
There's
dude
like no
fucking-
magic that's done in that.
It's a very low magic.
Well, I
series.
must have seen some of that low magic.
No, but
if the show's anything like the books, there's no magic anywhere
No.
near the start of it.
I think it was season 2
Why would you start
But-
watching in season 2?
because I wasn't
Well,
actually watching it. It was just on, and then I sat down and watched 2 episodes.
Yeah, but there's no magic done.
There
in that
was
show.
magic.
I watched all 2 seasons. There's none in those shows. You're wrong.
Literally,
You are literally
You're lying to me for some reason, which is
Wrong. No, I'm
whatever.
not. What?
It doesn't
like,
fucking matter. Like, I mean, I'll look it up later, but I mean, it's not. There's no point in arguing about it right now.
Okay.
Does maybe you're watching Spartacus? Does that have magic
No,
in
it
it?
was
Or
fucking Game of Thrones. I know it was.
Nope.
It was.
Fine. You were watching Game of Thrones and then you hallucinated magic, apparently, because there is none in the show.
Alright, I'm gonna IMDb and find that fucking episode.
Okay.
so what's this about Elder
Huh.
Scrolls Online?
Who gives
Bad
a shit?
idea. It's going to be the first MMO with absolutely no story.
No, there's plenty of Korean ones with no fucking story.
Oh. It'll be the first American one with no story.
Does EverQuest have a story?
I don't know.
And isn't Bethesda
It
Canadian or something?
Fine, North American. God damn it, Drew. Western. Something.
Oh, you guys hear about this South Park RPG that's coming out?
Yeah, the Stick of Truth.
Yeah.
She looks good.
Every South Park game that's ever existed has been complete trash, though. Why is everybody excited for this?
Because Trey and Matt are actually really involved. They're writing it. They're helping, like, make sure
they're voicing it. Yeah, they're and it's no one's made a South Park RPG before, so it's not like they've done that before. So I mean, it might not be good, but it'll at least be the best South Park game that's ever been made. I'd imagine that's true because it can't get much worse. Aqua Teen should get an RPG.
Does Aqua Teen still exist?
Yeah. I forget what they call it now, but yeah, it does.
I wonder if MechWarrior Online is going to be any good.
Is that the Jericho one?
No.
Oh, alright.
That's
Oh yeah,
that's
some
show on Sci-Fi, which was incredibly disappointing.
Is it? I'm not surprised.
All right, Bill, do you remember the episode of Game of Thrones where there was some guy who was like imprisoned, like he was like in like a cage, like out like in a field, like so like because there was like a military encampment or something. Like he wasn't in like a real prison, but he was in like a cage.
Okay.
And then he snapped some kid's neck to get out of the cage.
Okay.
Do you remember that episode?
Yeah.
What episode was it?
I don't know.
What season was it from?
It's Jaime Lannister when he was captured, so it must have been 2.
Alright, I'm looking at...
Wait, what?
Season 2.
Was Jaime captured
caught
in book 2?
Yeah, it was after the fucking Rob did that fight and captured him.
Oh, that's right. Rob did capture him. It's like I said, it's been like 5 or 6 years since I read the book. So
I've been reading them all in a row, so it's kind of hard to remember where one ends and one begins since it's just a constant story. But
I do remember that
he did get caught.
I do remember that Rob died in 3. So
spoiler alert.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I can't find the episode.
Rob Stark dies in season 3 of Game of Thrones. Anybody listening?
Fucking everybody dies.
Actually, from what I hear, they keep changing fucking everything. So Rob Stark might actually survive.
They're not changing. They're combining a lot of things and stuff more than anything. Like how there's like a million different characters. They just use like one actor and one name to portray like multiple people. It's like instead of 3 different people doing 3 different things, it's one person that does all 3 things, kind of stuff. Like they're not changing it as much as you'd be afraid of, but they're definitely changing more than you'd like. And sometimes the changes are unnecessary, so you don't really know why they did it. But it's really not as bad as you'd think.
I was just gonna say, if they change major things like the Red Wedding, it's not worth anybody's time.
They do that. I'm sure they do that. And like you if you watch it, you know it's based on the books. Like you know it's like, all right, that shit's happening. Like the main points do get across. But
I can't find this fucking episode.
I just don't
because it doesn't exist.
Bill just said you remembered the fucking episode.
No, I remember that, but like I don't. There's no like. I remember that episode. I don't know what episode. There's 10 episodes, dude. So I mean.
I know, but I can't. I mean, who was that guy who was in prison?
Jaime Lannister, and he
I don't even see his name referenced in any of these storyline synopses for the.
You're reading fucking shitty synopses then, because
Jaime's
Jaime's one of the
main.
No, I saw him. Yeah. I saw him referenced in the first season. I'm not seeing him referenced at all in these ones.
Trying to think of who he killed. It's like no one important, but like that's one of the minor details that they change. Like, he tries an escape, and then they get him again.
I see, like, Rob, King Renly, John, Lady Caitlin, Tyrion.
Catelyn, bitch.
It's Catelyn. That's
I know,
Caitlin.
Cat.
They call her Catelyn in the show?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. That's why they get her nickname's Cat.
Yeah, Cat is a nickname for Caitlyn, too.
It is.
Okay. Alright, well, they call her Catelyn. I'm pretty sure R.R. Martin calls her that, too.
Hey, I've been... You know the priest-type guys that serve all the houses?
Wait, the priests are the maesters?
Yeah, is that how it's pronounced? I've always wondered that.
No, I think it's maesters, yeah.
That's what I thought, I just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
That's
I'm pretty sure.
That's one of the things I hate the most about fantasy. Like, they make up these fucking words, and you have to guess at how they're pronounced.
So I like when people mispronounce them in the book, and they spell them all funny. But yeah. But like, there's like there's only like one instance of magic I can even think of in book 2, is the shade, like the shadow thing. Like, that's it, and like that's a pretty. That's not like magic. That's not like
blonde girl. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
No, absolutely not.
No, I'm not saying she did the magic, but I think she was there when it happened.
No, that's what I mean. Like, the only person that does magic at all, if you could even call it like, I mean, you can call it magic, but it's not like Harry Potter style fucking magic. At least.
Well, he looked like he was in like a temple or something when it was happening. I forget.
What about, well, obviously magic was done at the end of season 1. If they went through with the whole ritual and everything.
What ritual?
The birth of the trying to save Drago's life and the taking Dany's son and that whole thing.
Well, yeah, but you don't really see that. Just like in the book, like, it's in the tent, so you don't see anything, and you don't see anything in the show either.
And then, obviously, the magic of the dragon's birth.
One of the first lines in this wiki for of Ice and Fire or whatever, it says, magic is real and widely believed in the world of Song of Ice and Fire.
Well, yeah, it's just not, you don't see it a lot. It's a very...
But it happens!
But... Well,
this
very
says
it's very
Game of Thrones goes
too.
light on magic, but I saw magic, so I mean, what the fuck are you guys saying I'm lying for? This shit even says that there is magic in the show.
No, and we did too. There is
why are you saying I'm
sense
lying?
Of magic.
Because what you described was like fucking.
Because what you described does not happen.
Well, because you guys like goaded me into like saying something. I told you from the beginning I don't really remember what the magic was. I was trying to remember, and I misremembered, apparently.
I'm pretty sure you'd remember if it was what I think it is. The only thing I can think of is that one instance with the Red Priestess. And maybe that shit, I don't think you'd really... Yeah, but if I asked you what she was doing to do the magic, then you'd remember immediately. Because it's fucking weird and fucked up. And no one else does it. No one else does it.
We've talked
like, who does magic in that thing, Drew?
What?
Like, who does magic? Who does magic in that book? Like, aside from Melisandre? And, like...
What's his name, though? The lightning guy.
Beric Dondarrion doesn't do magic.
No. Oh, he's the guy that resurrects
himself. This has been the Game of Thrones.
Yeah, that's Beric Dondarrion.
Yeah, like, that's magic.
He just... No, it's magic, fine. Like, the red priest that follows him, he, like, breathes life into him, but, like, I don't think you see it.
Yeah, the red priest, he also
performs parlor tricks,
like setting his sword on fire, and...
Oh, yeah, parlor tricks. Like, it's not real. And it breaks the sword, because it's just... just sets
but it looks cool in a melee.
On fire. It's not even magic. Well, yeah, but that's what I mean. It's not even magic, and they even say it's not magic. He just sets his sword on fire.
Well,
that's what I mean. Like, the only... There's like no magic shown in that book,
pretty much,
or show at all.
Only the people that serve, because the Red Priest serves the same god as what's her name, right?
Well, yeah, they're both the same thing.
Yeah.
They're both the same exact thing.
So pretty much only that order uses magic to any real extent.
Oh, except for the faceless guys.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what was going on with them, so I didn't.
Yeah, no, they get into it in book 5 more. Yeah. You should read it.
This needs to stop.
But you guys are all muffled and you sound like you're both like curled up under blankets together.
Well, I mumble.
Yeah, Skype's just fucking up, but it's whatever.
Oh, Skype sucks. All right.
I mumble and slur.
Well, yeah,
all the time,
it won't
so...
matter on the recording anyway.
Exactly.
But yeah.
So that was fucking Gamecast, baby of Thrones.
One trick Gamecast.
Look, we actually had conversations this week.
Yeah, exactly.
So fuck you.
Yeah, right.
that show just makes me sick. With all the magic.
You watch
the incessant magic.
Yeah, all that magic. It's fucking Harry Potter.
It is.
Harry Potter and the magic magician.
The Sorcerer's Throne.
Yeah.
What's this WWE WrestleFest game? Oh, it's canceled. Never mind.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
I was gonna say, it sounds awful, WrestleFest. Fucking WWE, fucking One Trick Pony WrestleCast. We should all get together and watch a fucking wrestling show.
Do a commentary for a wrestling match? I'd just be like, I don't know who that is. I don't give a shit about that.
Who is that?
Dumb.
No, exactly. We'll fucking strangle Mania that shit.
No, we should. We should do all that shit. I don't know why we don't do anything other than like half-heartedly do this podcast.
Well,
it's not half-hearted. It's just half-assed.
It's
my heart's all, my whole heart's in it. It's just
Drew's heart isn't in it.
Just half my ass. Drew's heart's not. Drew doesn't have one. Drew's heart's not in anything.
So, judging by the box art and the brief description on IGN, this Vessel game coming out for the 360 looks pretty cool.
What is it?
Vessel?
Vessel. It's a 2D action and puzzle game featuring the unique ability to simulate characters composed entirely of fluid.
Is it spelled exactly like you would think?
Yeah, Vessel.
That's not how I think of it. That was a joke. Yes.
So, Drew, are you actually serious about not wanting to do this anymore?
I'm serious about not wanting to do anything.
No, when you dropped out, Brad, he actually said, like, Skype's fucking up, so we need to find a new program to keep doing this. And I didn't make mention of it, but I figured I will now. So he definitely said for the next time we do it.
Well, I don't need to fucking hear, like, anyone, like, acting like I'm pushing them into doing this shit.
I feel raped. Every time,
I said, like, I'll do this
Saturday
shit by
morning.
my fucking self if no one else wants to do it.
That doesn't even make sense. It'd be even worse than it is now.
I know, but I'm not trying to make
There's one person,
like
one person can't do this.
Look, I'm doing it.
Oh, wow.
So,
Stop
whatever.
crying. We're doing it. It's fine. I'm having a blast. So shut the fuck up.
So this has been Game of Thrones cast.
Man, you guys should move down here so we can make some Let's Plays.
Or you could move up here since it's 2 against 1, bitch.
What's kind of 2 against 2?
Fair enough.
No, she's not part of this. She's like Sweet D. Like, she doesn't get a vote.
Yeah, well, we're an hour and 7 in. Do you guys still want to keep going, or what are we doing?
I don't know. If we can keep talking.
I like it. Do you want to keep going?
I was trying to see if there was anything I care about coming out in the near future for video games, and not really seeing anything.
Brad finally got Fire Emblem and Tomb Raider.
Meh.
I did. I haven't played Tomb Raider yet. I have not.
I have. I almost beat it.
Yeah. But Drew, have you ever played a Fire Emblem game?
Yeah, I have one on the GBA.
Oh, we talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah. It's I never beat it because I hardly.
It's fuck Fire Emblem.
Because.
Fucking Skype.
Fucking Skype, dude. But
no,
Jesus
I never beat Fire Emblem because I don't finish shows, I don't finish video games. I pretty much only finish books.
Why don't you finish? You didn't even finish book 5. You didn't even start book 5. I can't even understand that. Why didn't you do that?
Well, I'm reading other things.
Oh, alright.
And then I kind of stopped caring about Ice and Fire.
That's dumb, because, I read the same things that you were talking about. Like, people said, like, it had the same problem, and A, it doesn't, and B, the reason that it was so weird was because he was trying to fit essentially both of those books into one book, and then he realized it was way too fucking...
Yeah, I know.
Way too much, clearly. So, I mean, it just made... I don't know. If they were both happening at the same time, if he did split it in half the other way, it would not have made it seem like a big deal.
Yeah, he should have done it that way, like, keep it chronological.
Yeah, no, I guess, but he just wanted I see why he did what he did, too, but I wish he kind of did, too, but...
And I'm kind of at a point now where I don't really feel like slogging through 1,200 pages of one book.
I guess. I never think of it like that anyway. It's just one big story, and I only really
God damn.
But anyway, I only read it at work, so I don't really feel like it's like a big whole ordeal to read a big book like that, because I literally don't read it on my days off. I don't read it when I get home. I only read it at work. So it kind of takes the sting out of, holy shit, this book's way too fucking big. Because I read it like an hour and a half a night. And it keeps me entertained at work.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about, it's a game cast.
Oh, you're still talking about that shit? God
Game of
damn.
Thrones cast.
Podcast of Ice and Fire.
Yeah,
It sounds so much better than Gamecast.
A podcast of Ice and Fire.
I get fucking booted from the conversation for like 20 minutes. You guys are still talking about fucking Game of Thrones.
No, it's because that's all we have.
I was talking about how much I don't care about Game of Thrones.
Dude,
Well, yeah.
Skype is fucking trash, huh?
Yeah, no, it's garbage.
You guys should read Bone. It's a really good comic.
You should read my dick, Drew.
No, I don't think so.
Well, what's it about, though? What's Bone about?
These 3 little bone creatures get lost in a valley, and there's a grand adventure. It's pretty cool. There's rat creatures.
Sounds fucking awesome.
It's pretty awesome.
No, that's cool.
Just want to plug that because I'm looking at it on my bookshelf and remembering how great
They're not fucking paying us. Don't plug that shit.
You read it and you'll understand why I'm plugging it.
Yeah? If you listen to the comedy button.
No.
Oh, I've never even heard it, and I know Drew hates it. And that's awesome to me.
Not a lot of things get my seal of approval. You guys know that.
That's
true. Comedy button is one of them.
Yeah. So when I say something is great, you know,
it's usually not, but you know Drew's enthusiastic, so you kind of gotta go for it anyway.
Name one thing I've said that's great that it wasn't.
Oh, Jesus.
Name one.
Trials 2.
Man, you were all into that. You just stopped playing because we're doing the podcast.
You can only fall on many many pallets.
Throw that out there. Grunge.
Before you start doing it right. What?
Clutch.
Grunge. Clutch. Fucking.
Man, you're fucking wrong.
Yeah.
I never said grunge was great either.
Black Label Society. You faggot.
I never said BLS was great. And I have
BLS.
You're really overselling.
He got mad homophobic at you too.
BLS.
I said he got mad homophobic at you too. He called you a faggot.
No, I didn't.
No, he did. At you.
Way to perpetuate the hate, Drew.
What are you talking about?
No, Bill called
me a
you,
faggot.
Drew, a faggot for liking Black Label Society.
Oh,
it has nothing to do with the fact that Drew's gay. I just think
you're really overselling how much. I haven't even listened to that in about 5 years. So
no, you talked about Clutch the other day.
No, I said Black Label Society.
Oh,
we're talking about BLS, man.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know we were talking about The BLS.
And
Talking about that society.
I think I'm gonna skip Clutch's new album. The first 2 songs they've released off of it have not been all that good.
What a shame. Because all their other CDs were excellent.
Yeah, fuck you. You're wrong.
Remember when we saw Clutch and they were fucking awful?
Everybody was awful at that show. The Palladium is a fucking shitty venue.
I like the Palladium.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about there. I always loved the Palladium.
You guys are fucking retarded.
What is your problem with the Palladium?
The sound quality was
He
shit.
didn't like the sound.
Oh, for anyone for people listening, we're talking about the Worcester Palladium in Massachusetts.
In Worcester, Massachusetts.
What did I say?
Well, you didn't say you said Worcester Palladium in Massachusetts. I was specifying that Worcester is in fact a city in Massachusetts.
Yep.
Anyway. A Palladium?
Yeah, that venue's the shit.
I'll
give that, like, the acoustics aren't great in there or whatever the fuck.
Well, it's also the sound engineer or whatever.
Have you guys been
to
Lupo's in
Yes.
Providence?
I've been to
It's
Lupo's,
such a better venue.
No, I'll
so
give you
much
that.
better.
I like
it's
Lupo's.
a lot smaller. I like that. I've seen a bunch of good shows there too.
No, there's some good shit there. Have you been to the Where did I see
I haven't been
Leftover
anywhere.
Crack? Was that in?
I haven't been
I have
anywhere
no
besides the Palladium and Lupo's. I've only been to I've been to some fucking stadium or something.
Yeah, those.
I've only been
I
to 3
hate stadium
concerts.
shows.
The stadiums suck.
I hate concerts.
I love little concerts. I love like in small places.
No, the only time at this point I'm interested in seeing is like a place where I can, like a House of Blues type thing where I can sit down at a table and, chill out and enjoy the show.
Yeah, I guess.
I love being like
I don't
in
like
the front.
I don't like the
crowd.
cacophony of the crowd and I don't know. I just do not like that whole experience.
I gotcha.
I love that.
Sometimes
shit. If it's
I
a
don't
band
like it
I really
either.
like. I love being like in the front, like in the crowd.
And
It really depends.
live sound
I can go
quality
either
is
way.
pretty fucking hit or miss too.
Of
No,
course
it's
it
generally bad. But you're there for the experience of like
Yeah, and
like
it's experience I hate.
yeah,
is. Yeah.
which is like understandable. I that's fine.
Yeah, no, I'm sometimes I feel exactly the same as both of you. So I mean, it just depends on what mood I'm in. I'll either pull a Drew or I'll pull a Brandon, and it also depends on the what I'm seeing, like who I'm seeing. Because sometimes I get there, I'm like, I could have really done without seeing them because I don't care about this right now. I don't want to do this right now, but. If it's someone awesome, I'm like, fuck it, let's do this.
Like I know you guys will disagree with this, but I really like the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
No, I like them too. It's kind
Oh,
of.
do you?
I don't really like them, but
Oh no, I mean I don't follow them like hardcore or anything, but I like the songs I do like by them. I like a lot.
I think
You guys are lame.
Anthony Kiedis tries too hard with his lyrics sometimes,
Well, yeah.
but Flea's one hell of a bassist.
No,
But
he's-
carry on
he's
with your
really
story.
Oh no, I just I saw them at the Boston Garden, the TD Garden or whatever the fuck, and like that shit. Like I hate stadium shows. Like they're so fucking terrible.
Well, yeah. they are.
The Mars Volta opened for them too, which I would have killed to see the Mars Volta in any other situation than that. They're so fucking good.
Were they good live? I always hear that they're awful live.
Oh no, I mean, I just. I don't think they were bad live. It's just that whole like when you're like sitting in like the fucking like rafters watching. It's
Yeah,
not
no,
as good.
fine. Yeah.
But I don't think they were particularly bad live. I thought they were fine.
Okay. I just heard they couldn't do what they did on the it just.
Oh no, their music's really very produced, so they can't do.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's still cool seeing them do it.
No, that's good. I was just wondering. Gotcha.
And we saw Brand New at a stadium, and
that was fucking
sucked
awful.
too. And Brand New is fucking awesome. Like I don't care what anyone says. Like I
No,
love
of course,
Brand New.
of course. But
I'm trying to remember the place I went to. It wasn't really a stadium as such. I don't even know what you would call it. Fuck, I can't remember. But I saw a Steve Miller band there.
I don't know anything about them.
That's a classic rock band.
Okay.
I know that. I forget what do they do?
The Joker.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Take the money and run.
Okay.
I know you guys probably hate it, but whatever. Fuck you.
No, I don't care. I don't have.
They're
any
not bad. I mean, those songs aren't bad. It's just.
I was up on in the lawn section, couldn't fucking see shit. And like, if
Oh,
if I were to watch shit on the monitors, I just could have just fucking stayed at home.
Yeah, right.
But
were you at the? That was in Massachusetts, right?
The Tweeter Center. Or,
but that was it. Yeah, I think it
yeah.
was the Tweeter Center.
Yeah.
The outside thing. Yeah.
I saw 311 there once.
I've been to a couple of river raves there.
I think I saw
BCN.
I saw 311 and Modest Yahoo there.
I saw Chili Peppers. I saw Green Day. I saw fucking probably the Offspring or Blink or one of those other bands. Yeah, every in the last Warped Tour we went to was there too, which was not that great. Warped Tour just gets shittier and shittier.
Yeah, my favorite year was like
10 years ago.
Yeah. But it was like
exactly.
I saw like NoFX, Less Than Jake, Green Day.
Yep, I remember
so
that
fucking
one.
good.
I saw Less Than Jake in the last one. That like I forget what it was. It was like Of Mice and Men
Green Day was
and Less Than
good,
Jake, and like everyone's like Of Mice and Men, we're going. I'm like, fuck that, dude. I'm going to see Less Than Jake.
Damn it.
Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
And they were good. They like shaved some like 13-year-old kid's head into a mohawk.
Sweet.
And it was pretty funny. I don't know. They were just being goofy, and it was awesome. Did we lose Drew?
Of course.
Yeah, we did. Fuck this, dude. Like this Skype session is bullshit.
This episode is bullshit.
Well, fine, whatever. It was a smoother start, and like we just kept talking though, so it's a good.
For everyone listening, I do apologize for like the fucking travesty like our equipment is all the time.
Well, it's just Skype, really.
Well, yeah, that's part of what we use to fucking record.
Oh, I know, but it's not. I mean, we live in different states, so you can't. We just need a better program. I mean,
yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Should we wait for him to come back and vamp until he does, or should we just end the show?